This man right here on my screen, which you can also see, his name is Jackson. His name is Sunday Jackson. All right, I'm going to tell you what happened, the story, and why he has been sentenced to life imprisonment, and the only crime which he committed for him to be sentenced to life imprisonment. So if this is your first time of coming across this channel, please sit back. Here we do updates, trending news you should know about. All right, so sit back, let's talk about it. So now, this is Sunday Jackson on the 27th of January 2025 this year. All right, this man he was in his farm trying to clear up and do things just as a farmer would do. The next thing, he's noticed that the Fulani herdsmen with their cattle came into his farm. They were asking him of certain people which they were looking for. And this Sunday Jackson said, oh, I didn't see where they ran to. I don't know about anything. So that was his response. Out of anger and everything, they felt maybe he was lying, or maybe they felt he was not saying the truth. They now decided to allow their cattle to start invading his farm and eat up those farm products he has. So he felt, no, I can't just stay back and all my hard work on this farm will just go to a waste. So he tried chasing away the cows. The next thing, one of the herdsmen brought out a knife, and it became a fight. You get, while they were both fighting, the next thing, Sunday Jackson was stabbed behind. You get, and on his leg. But just somehow, this Sunday Jackson did not die, or he did not give up. He struggled. They were still fighting. He struggled and collected that knife from the hands of the herdsman. And the next thing he did was to use it to stab the herdsman on the neck 3 good times. That was according to what happened, according to his own report. So after he stabbed this man 3 times, now on the neck, the man could not survive it. The herdsman died. All right, so the case was taken to court. Now, Sunday Jackson said he did everything out of self-defense, because if you look at the situation, he wasn't the first to attack. They attacked him, and if he did not try to fight or try to make sure he stays alive, he will be the one that would have died, because they already stabbed him from the back and on his leg while the fight was ongoing, before he was able to gain momentum to also retaliate back. So, but you wouldn't believe what happened in court. If you're following the story through to this point, I want you to please like this video, subscribe, and let's know your thoughts in the comments. All right, let's continue. Now, the case was brought to court, and after much talking, defense, your own story and this and everything, after the court hearing and everything, on the March of this year, this man was convicted. Yes, he was found guilty on the count of 1, that he is capable of homicide, meaning that all that happened, he should, maybe, I don't know what the court expects him to have done, but they refused his own plea of saying that it was out of self-defense. They said that he should have not stabbed the man, especially after collecting the knife from the man's hands, that he shouldn't have gone ahead to stab him. But I don't know, I think anyone in that situation, unless you run out of that scene, unless you run out of that scene, it is normal that the person you collected the knife from might want to collect it back from you, or might have another thing to use to want to still make sure he deals with you out of anger and everything. So I don't know, but I'm just telling you what is happening in Nigeria now. Even if the court refuses his self-defense per se, like they already did, is a death sentence something that should have been given to him? Because I feel it's way, I don't know, but I want to know your thoughts in the comments. All right, now the US Rally Moore has made a speech concerning this topic. He is pleading with the federal government of Nigeria that they shouldn't execute whatever the court has already said, that this Sunday Jackson only acted under self-defense. He's not the one in the wrong place. He's not the one that attacked the victim first. He was attacked first. So I don't know why he's been sentenced to death. So I want you to listen to what Rally Moore, the US personnel, what he said first.
It just seems to make all the sense in the world to me. It's like, here we are. I mean, I understand we're not going to get like ISIS to lay their arms down. That's probably more of a kinetic option there that's going to result in their arms no longer being brought up in anger against Christians. But in any event, this seems to be something that, obviously, I'm not saying it's easy, but it is something that they should be doing, they should be looking at. And while I got just a couple seconds left, I would urge the Nigerian government to take a look at pardoning Sunday Jackson, who is an individual who was fighting for his own life, defending his life against one of these Fulani militants. That Fulani militant lost his life in that struggle, and now that person, Sunday Jackson, is facing the death penalty. Now, where's the justice in that? Where is the justice in that? And all these Fulani militants are breaking the law. They are breaking Nigerian law. And so this Sunday Jackson disarms this person with a knife, protects his own life. He's going to prison and now faces the death penalty. And Fulani militants just roaming bands of them with AK-47s, and that's no problem. You are so right about this question of prioritization. I know I'm over time, Mr. Chairman, but I appreciate the time.
Thank you so much, Mr. Moore, for your...
Now, having heard from Raleigh Moore, who was also mentioning where is the justice in this whole thing, because the man under self-defense tried to make sure he protects his own life, which if he didn't do, he would have been the one that would have been killed. And if he was killed, will same judgments have been passed to that herdsman who happened to be the one that has lost his life? Because this whole thing, the truth is that this whole thing has been happening in Nigeria. A whole lot is happening. Even right now, a lot of injustice, a lot of inactions have been taken against things being done. Just like we know about the posts that was made some months ago about herdsmen being rehabilitated, that they have repented and they were put back into key places in Nigeria. They were put back into the society. So, and I'm wondering, if truly a life goes for a life, why are there cases where some persons are pardoned? Even Mary Ann, the lady that killed her husband, how come she has gotten the presidential pardon now of her sentence being reduced? How come she was being sentenced to death and it was not executed till after how many years? Finally, when she now got a pardon. So this whole thing tells you that a lot is happening in Nigeria and injustice is in the height of it. But I would like you to also let us know your thoughts in the comments. I might be wrong, but this is just me saying out of what I have seen and what I am seeing going on. All right, so please don't forget to like and share this video. All right, we'll bring you more updates as time goes on.